What does it mean for you to be here in Santa Barbara presenting this prestigious award to Bradley?
Oh, well, I'm not even presenting, but I'm so honoured to be here just to, celebrate him and to get to see his work all put together. It's amazing.
Can you talk about your chemistry creating the incredible film together on Maestro?
I mean, I do think that he wrote the most incredible characters for us to play. And I think a lot of chemistry is down to trust. And I just trusted him so implicitly as an actor, but also as a director. I just knew, having seen A Star Is Born, like, I'm in such safe hands. And so, I think a lot of it was just down to just implicit trust in him as a creative person.
He was the writer, director, producer, and acting in it. Was that a challenge for you to have him do all of those things around you?
It really wasn't. It just felt sort of part of the same thing. It wasn't like he didn't have separate hats, really. It was one thing that he was, he was able to encompass all of that in the same time as directing me. He was also able to communicate with the crew, and it never felt like one thing separated us from one another. It was kind of incredible. I've never seen it before, but I think it's also his particular way of doing it.
Now, Felicia was such a complex person.
Yeah.
Can you speak a little bit about the research you did to become her?
Well, a lot of it was with Bradley. A lot of it was based on the tapes that some of the script was based on as well, by John Gruen. He interviewed the Bernsteins, and he wrote this book called The Private World of Leonard Bernstein. So we had a sort of a wealth of sort of recordings of them, which was so helpful. And obviously Jamie Bernstein's book, Famous Father Girl. But the most incredible resource was the family. From start to finish, Jamie, Alexander, and Nina just opened up their whole lives, and their homes, and their photo albums and their home videos, and just wanted us to know as much as we needed about their parents, and that was completely invaluable.
How incredibly generous.
It was unbelievable, yeah. And to this day, they've just been, supportive doesn't cover it. They've been amazing.
What are you looking forward to saying to Bradley tonight?
I was looking forward to thanking him, really, because I do think it's sort of a trite thing often to say that you learnt a lot from someone you work with, but I really did learn so much from him. So I'm immensely grateful to him.
You've got quite a busy year ahead. Can you talk about some of your projects?
Well, I don't really. I've got this, but this is out. I've got Spaceman coming out in a couple of weeks, which was a really fun film. I suppose fun isn't really the word, but I did a film with Adam Sandler with Johan Renck directing, which was just this very kind of sort of weird, like romance fairy tale story, and that's coming out. And then I did a really fun indie film last year with two incredible comedians called Tim Key and Tom Baston, so I'm looking forward to that.
Well, it sounds like you have a busy year.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm excited.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Carey.
you so much.
Have a wonderful time tonight.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.